MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Matt Shoemaker will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Leading off from Houston, the center fielder, number 4, George Shannon.
First pitch on its way. At the knees, strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Nope. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He's set and the pitch. There goes Altuve. To second for one.
That is good. The third baseman, number 2, Alec Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The first baseman, number 10, Giuliani Gurriel.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Brantley, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready now, Yordan Alvarez. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. Throw to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The set and the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros 1, the Jays 0. Lance McCullers is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Bo Bichette is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third. No left fielder. Lourdes Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
Count is 1,
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Astros 1, the Jays nothing. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch on its way.
Down 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Maldonado stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1.
Ball inside.
A runner at first with no outs here. 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He's set. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. George Springer will be next. Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey.
Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled away. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's George Springer. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the 0-1.
Nope,
tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
First and second now, one man out. And there's ball two now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Jose Altuve is on deck. Count remains full. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And with two away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. 2 left for the Astros. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This will take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Guerrero Jr.
Grounded to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
Next to bat for Toronto, Travis Shaw. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball back outside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball back out.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So digging in now, Rendell Grichuk. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Oh, 0-1 count. The pitch.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey. No, it's not.
The 1-1 home.
2-1.
And that misses up and in. 3-1. Alex Bregman will be next. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch popped up. Shaw is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Astros lead this one 1-0. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Derek Fisher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Brantley. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. A ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bo Bichette 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the former #1 overall pick and American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now back, PETCO. Maldonado.
Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's pitched out.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on first with one down. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fisher's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
George Springer the next to hit as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One and 0. Here it is.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. On to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Walkney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Take that ball.
Two balls and no strikes.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2-1 the count. Shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And this is fouled at the plate. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a curveball swung on and missed. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. The pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Fisher. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Pops this one up. Biggio is calling for it. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Alcs.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving chase is Fisher, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And if you remember, he was robbed of a home run earlier after an outstanding effort in the outfield.
Yeah, I'd like to see him put a ball in the gap or maybe drive something out of the yard because he's going to have nightmares about that defensive gem laid on him last AB. He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 3 runs already home here. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Biggio onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-1 Houston. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
Again, a 1-2.
2-2 now.
Ground ball left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Devo, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in now, Bo Bichette. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0 home.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air to center. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
0-1, no strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it 4-1. Justin Miller takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado.
The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
One away for the Astros here in the 6th, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. From the stretch,
1-0.
Miller is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And this is popped up near second base. Bichette is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Astros, the center fielder, George Springer.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Brian Abreu enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 66, Brian Abreu.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. We'll try it again. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
0-1, here it comes. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Elvis Luciano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Elvis Luciano.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he misses. 2-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. High in the air down the right field line. Fisher's under it. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Alcs Bregman.
Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's not
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that. especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Houston, but they lead it 4-1.
Seventh inning, correct.
Here's Randall Grichuk, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
For Toronto, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Derek Fisher.
Runner at second, 1 away. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The 2-1 on its way.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Bregman is under it near the mound, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it 4-1. Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yordan Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Biggio is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
In now, Martin Maldonado. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air out to center field. Richard is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, runner in scoring position with Sujan. He's set, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Guerrero has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Joe Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Again, another foul ball. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Brentley is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
No one fielder. Loaded. Gurriel.
Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Wilmer Font enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Wilmer.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Hey! Ball 2. 2-1.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Jose Altuve is on deck. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve.
Count 1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a line drive.
The National
and
and American League Championship Series 2-0-2-0 games and highlights coming up
second
next.
as there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A 1 pitch on its way. And he takes this one high, 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Alex Bregman stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That evens it up, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he takes a called 3rd strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with 1 out in the inning now.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Anthony Bass enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
52, Anthony.
At the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. And he takes ball 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Yordan Alvarez will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's him.
Man, that's one of
Game
those.
3
How could you
Cincinnati
not
Reds
swing it that way?
7-0 versus
A good
Los
take there on
Angeles
that
Dodgers
pitch.
1-2 final.
The 1-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here it is on 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Ready with the 0-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. And that misses. 2-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Ooh, and I'm not sure I've seen him swing that bat even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Astros lead it 8-1. Chris Davinsky, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
Guerrero Jr.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1-2 strikes. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Popped up. Maldonado is under it. 1 down. Ready once again. Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1.
Game 4 Toronto Blue Jays 8-6 versus Houston Astros 6-5 final.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Rendell Grichuk. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, 1.
The windup and the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And it's fouled away. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Astros trail 3-2 in this series. Lance McCullers takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 13 hits.
Game 5
No
Toronto
errors. They
Blue
left
Jays
10 men
8-1
on
versus
base.
Houston Astros 6-8 final.
For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 3 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.